everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, and today is just gonna be like a little talking and driving video, I guess. And I wanted to do this because I've been going through a lot of stuff recently, and kind of for the first time in my life, I've kind of been like, I don't want, to feel like this anymore, and I'm 100% committed to changing, that. So I've looked into, it feels like 100 different methods of just how to physically and mentally feel better. And I've tried a lot of different things. Therapy, I've done therapy for almost a year now, like consistently, and that helps a little bit, but it's definitely not something, I don't think even if I did it for like years, I don't think it would be enough. Like, I need more than that. Just a little background about me. I am not like religious in any way. I consider myself an atheist, and I wouldn't even consider myself spiritual, but I'm kind of starting that journey, because, like I said, I'm just kind of looking at every avenue to see if that will help me. And I wanted to make this video as kind of, because I'm starting to do it just now, like probably a week it's been since I kind of opened myself up to spirituality and all of that stuff, and I wanted to film this and kind of see, so you guys can see my journey, but also if anybody else is kind of not religious, not, doesn't have a big, what's the word, just something like religion to kind of help them in times of need. I wanted this to be like a platform that you could also follow, like what I'm doing kind of every day to help myself, what I've been doing, and that is watching a lot of YouTube videos on it because I don't know anything about it, and I want to be kind of more informed about it before I jump right in. And so far what I found is, I think spirituality is kind of very specific to everyone, I feel like, 'cause a lot of the videos I watched on like meditation and like manifestation and kind of all that stuff, it's not very different, but it's definitely different from every person that I've watched, which I kind of like, so you can kind of personalize it to yourself and not have to like follow a strict rule of what to do. But what I've been doing is journaling a lot, and that's very weird for me to say because I have rejected journaling like for my entire life. I hated it, and when I was going through like a lot of depressive episodes, my therapist and other people would 100% encourage me, do journal like every day or every other day or like once a week, and I hated doing it, and it's still not exactly my favorite thing in the world. I don't know why, but I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, it's it's not gonna hurt me, and if it helps me, like, it's gonna be worth it. So I started doing it, and like I said, it's been like a week or two, so it's not like it's just changes everything, but it feels good. It really does. And I do a lot of different journaling now. What I used to do was just what I was feeling at the moment, especially if I was going through a super emotional moment. I just like splurt it all out, and at first I was writing it on my computer because I don't like writing really, so I started just like a Google Doc, and I probably wrote like 4 pages of my feelings in like a day, and that definitely helped. Again, just like let it out. It doesn't fix anything, but it just you have all these emotions inside, just putting it out on the paper or on the computer helps a lot. And then now recently I'm actually journaling. I want to get a different journal because it's annoying. It's not one of those ones where you can like flip it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's not the greatest journal, but I've been writing in it at least once a day now, and I write kind of how my day is going. That's one of the things I write. How I hope my day will go, like the rest of the day. I hope I have a good day. I write about how grateful I am for like waking up, for not having like nightmares, because I used to have a lot of nightmares recently. I'm grateful for not having nightmares. I'm grateful for living another day. I'm grateful for my family. And that was hard. That's being grateful when you're like at your lowest point is probably one of the hardest things that I found, because you feel like shit, so you're like, I'm not grateful for anything, like this is like the lowest I am, like nothing is good. But if you really think about it, and just even the little things, like the dream thing, it just like I had dreams for like 2 weeks straight, just awful ones, and one night I didn't, and I woke up and that's the first thing I wrote in my journal. I'm like, I'm so grateful to not have had a bad dream last night. And I haven't had a bad dream since. It's been a week and I haven't had a bad dream. So that's just a couple things that I write. Another thing is I do like affirmations, which is becoming like a new thing, and I really like it. Just kind of being nice to myself, I guess. I just tell myself, I love my body, I love my mind, I love my heart, I love my soul, all this stuff. Just, affirming it. That feels really good. And sometimes I write that like multiple times, because like I have a hard time like believing it in my mind. And one of the things my therapist was saying was how it's impossible to lie to yourself, because you know yourself. If you're lying, your brain's gonna catch it and be like, it's gonna call you out on it. It's like, that's not true, right? So you have to just have to keep doing it until you believe it, basically. Fake it till you make it type of thing. So I've been doing that. And then another thing that I've been writing in my journal is I just started like yesterday manifestation. And that, like I said, I'm not religious, I'm not really spiritual, and manifestation, I've heard about it a lot, especially in the last like couple years, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was bogus. I'm like, there's like, no, you can't just like summon things to happen in your life. You can't just summon good feelings. But I was wrong, okay? I am here to admit it. And I'm not saying manifestation works or anything, but A, it feels good, so even if nothing happens, you're still getting the good feeling out of it. And two, I don't know, I believe it. I believe that it could happen. I don't know. So I started doing manifestations yesterday, and one of the key things that I've learned about manifestations is when you're writing it, I like to write it, you can also say it, I say it too, but when you're writing it, say it, whatever you're manifesting, as if it is happening like right now. Like, don't say, I want this thing, or I want that thing. You say, I have this thing, and I have that thing. Because I don't know, there's a lot of, if you want to know more about manifestation, do other YouTube videos, because I'm not an expert, I'm also a learner. But apparently that's just supposed to be more like real, like it's happening right now, so your brain thinks it's happening and it will conform till it happens, basically. That's what I've learned. So that's what I've been doing. And then literally just before I started this video, I went out, and there's like a crystal shop in Bellingham, like a couple blocks from where I live, and actually about a week ago I did sound therapy there, which was really great. It's, whenever people ask me about it, it's hard to explain it. You have to experience it to know it. It's just like, I don't have the words to explain like what I was going through, honestly. But it was 75 minutes of sound therapy, and you just go in this room, it's dark, it's not quiet, you put headphones on, there's music playing, and the only thing that I can explain is I thought I was asleep, like I thought I was completely asleep, but I was also very like conscious at the same time. And when I woke up, I was like, did I fall asleep or was I awake? Like, the difference, I couldn't tell the difference. It was weird, but if you want to try it, it's a fantastic experience, and I would suggest everyone try it once. But back to the crystal shop. This is like next to the crystal shop. I've been in there a couple times, and I don't think I've ever bought anything there. There's crystals, there's like tons of books about meditation and yoga and sound therapy. There's like cards, kind of cards, you know, those like reading cards. There's candles, there's like gems, and then obviously most of the stuff they have is crystals. And when I went there for my sound therapy, I saw this like manifestation crystal, and I'm like, and I didn't get it at the time because I'm like, I don't even know what that is. But now that I'm getting into that, I got just like a tiny, I'll show you guys in a little bit, a tiny little like turquoise crystal, and it's for manifestation, and I think it's for calming too, and getting rid of like negative energy. And I'm like, I need all 3 of those, so I'm gonna get it. It was like $2. And then I got sandalwood incense, and it smells amazing, so I'm really excited to light those. And what else did I get? Oh, I got this like little like ring. They're magnetic. I forgot what they're for, but they're for like clarity or something. And I don't know, I just thought it would be fun. Again, they're like $2. And then I just got like a tiny little pouch. You can put like jewelry and stuff to carry those around. So yeah, that's my journey so far into kind of spirituality and manifestation and the whole healing process through that. And I'm really excited to continue. And I already, like, I'm not gonna say I already like feel better or anything, but I like just having positive thoughts constantly and writing them down, that makes me happy. Like, I haven't smiled this much, and actually probably the last like couple days because I've been stressed about other things, but like it feels good, you know. And yeah, if you guys wanna, I'm gonna keep updating on that. I am going on a trip for a month, so you know, it won't be consistent, but when I get back, I'll 100% do more updates on how that whole thing's going, and if I change kind of my methods. Another thing that I like to do when I write my journal, I like to put on like manifestation or meditation music, just to kind of set the mood, and I like to turn the lights down, manifestation music, and then light an incense. You told me even just like 6 months ago that I'll be, you know, exploring my spirituality and exploring manifestation and doing affirmations every day. I would be like, that's not me. Yeah, it just wasn't me. And then, you know, I was just so low, and I'm like, I have to do something. And this, you know, kind of new world that I'm exploring felt right to me, you know. And I don't think it feels right to a lot of people, and that's why I was so against it for so long. Because I'm like, I don't believe it. Like, truly, I don't think. And, you know, if that works for you, I was like, if that works for you, good, but I'm not gonna subscribe to that. And if you guys watching this video and also think that's you, like, I completely understand, because I was there and I didn't want any part of it. And I mean, the least this whole thing that I've been doing has done for me is just make me feel better about it. You know, nothing's like happening, but I'm like, I feel good. And I mean, that is basically the whole point or my purpose and my intention for doing all of this, is to feel good about myself and feel better and kind of heal from all the stuff. So like, it's already working for me in that sense. So I encourage anyone who wants to try it to absolutely try it, because it's good.